Billy, what up, boy? Good to see you, man. How have things been? Hope all is well. Got kind of a weird lineup this week, my man. We went hard last week. We ended up ripping a full case of Chrome, a full case of Select, some other mixers and smaller breaks in the blend, and so we didn't get the breaks on until Wednesday this week, and we just put a little small lineup on there. So I appreciate you taking some swings, my man. I hope we pull you some heat. I think I actually have some stuff over here, like a loyalty break or something for you as well. We got a jersey. We got one jersey. We got a couple single spot memorabilia, single item, single spots. Nice, man. How's the new job been? The music loud. Maybe not so new anymore, but dang! Holy smokes, dude! Keep crushing it, bub. Got my Bucks jersey on for you. Look at that. Perfect timing, right? A little Mike Evans action in here. I don't want to fully put away the ring lights because I'm still in the process of shipping last week's stuff. Kind of have your Bucks on a lot of these fillers. This one. Oh, this one. This one, and I think they're in the Everybody Wins somewhere as well. Bucks in the Prison Black 3 boxes. Heck yeah, dude. Hey, so you're familiar with this particular break style, right? I use Caleb Downs as... Oh, did you already score that spot? You did, didn't you? Somebody did. That's a fun one, man. Maybe a little Caleb Downs the side of Arch. Alright, we'll see if we get some people in here to hang out with us. Even though, man, I feel like we'd have fun all night just kicking it, right? Stanley Mac! What up, what up? Stanley, what did I see on... Maybe it was Kelly's TikTok or Instagram. It was like this old-timey... Felt like a carousel... like music style, like music box thing, but it wasn't like a carousel. It was... I don't know. But again, I've explained this to you, and I don't know why. I've never looked up your guys' town or anything like that, but the image I have in my head of your guys' town is like... is awesome, and I want to go there so bad. Did you happen to see the Jalen Hurts we pulled last week? I'll probably have a picture on the socials at some point here in the near future, but Nobles. See, he's in with the NFC South. And this one on the cover right there, Drew Brees. Don't know who else we have. I'm sure there's some. There's Baker. Bijan. Drake London. They got some good ones in the South. Oh man, you would have lost your mind, dude. Out of select, the old tie-dye cut auto out of 25. Jalen Hurts. It was gnarly, man. Let's see if we get this last jersey spot to fill. We'll rip those. Let's tell the world that we're live. This might not be a typical Friday night, guys. Always freaks me out a little bit, man, when I'm still working on the shipping process for breaks from last week. I still have a large chunk of those. And I want to get those knocked out early tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens here. Nice, Billy. Let me know when he gets in here. Hey, what up, Kelly? We were just talking about you. We were just talking about you. So tell me more about this Nobles Amusement Resort. Free admission, free parking. Is it year round? Like, is it a? I mean, I'm sure there's an off season, but number one amusement park in the country? No way. Well, no way. I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. Is it in Pennsylvania? Oh, you guys are gonna love this too. I'm sitting here typing this email out, right? The We Are Live email, and it just says We Are. I almost skip the breaking We Are Live part. I almost just sent an email out that said We Are. You know. Blasphemy. Dope. All right. Hey, next time we drive through your guys' Long Arch State. We are not Penn State, Billy. That's what I'm saying, man. Got a little dicey there. These Penn State fans in here are trying to bait me into something. What are you doing down here? Oh, next week, guys, I placed some big orders today. We're just going to rip select football as long as we can. So there's going to be more select football. There's going to be more Topps Chrome football at our best price point ever. And we're going to have... We will have a little bit of Cosmic Chrome in here as well. I don't know. We'll play around and see some stuff. I promise you, I'm gonna look into it. Is it old school? Like, is it like has it been around for a while? I'm still stuck on We Are Live. Boys are out at Grandma's house with Courtney tonight. What up, Petsy? Zosham, what's up? Are you the Dolphins fan that Billy was talking about? Email blast going out. Philly, man, listen. This is terrible. This is my first time meeting you, dude. And this is how bad it's been for us Dolphins fan. Is that I'm a Dolphins fan as well. I'll prove it. All right. I've had this for 30 years, man. Where's my... All right, this is me. That's me right there. Chris, Dolphins, you know. I've had that for 30 years, dude. But here I am. Here I am wearing a Bucs jersey right now. Confused. Kelly, that's a good reminder. I gotta look up real quick, guys. Quickly, the old fantasy baseball. I remember it like it was yesterday. Zosham. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was in 6th grade. Or maybe 7th. 6th grade. I was in 6th grade. It was like the day before my birthday. And Lamar Smith just running wild out there, you know? Now, I can't imagine it gets worse for you because I'm also a Cincinnati Reds fan. So I have 2 of the teams with the longest playoff losing streaks. Still mad, man. I shouldn't be. Billy, honestly, man, I should not be a Dolphins fan. Every single one of my teams is in the great state of Ohio. Not just football teams. Every single one of my favorite professional sports teams. Cavs, Blue Jackets, Reds, the Columbus Crew. If I had to pick a soccer team. Ohio State. This guy, there's a fly down here. And he's bugging. Haha! Prove it, pets! Let us see the ducks, boy. He's out here trying to duck race. What up, Balls? Balls, why do you keep... Balls, you need to just hound me, dude, for your... Can I get this over to you now? What do I owe you, Balls? $50? Is that what you want? I see. This is what happens. Briz always procrastinates when it comes to when it's his time for rack of the day, and then he just like, hey yo, can you do this? You want a match? And I do it. I don't even know who Briz is. Briz, get together. Kidding, I love you. What do I owe you, Balls? $50? We're going to get the ripping here, guys. We still have one spot left. Did we close it down? I'm trying to get both jerseys filled. We have one spot left. The NFC South. Pretty strong division.
Is it 50? That's what I'm asking. Is it? Do you know what I owe you? I do owe you, right? Was it supposed to be more or less? You want it to your Gmail or your Halo account? I think it's 50. We're gonna go 50. Nobody knows. Gmail. Code's already taken. Alright, Balls, you're getting a generic code, my man. Who's your buddy's favorite team that you're going to gift it to? What up, Keith? Oh, don't tell me that, Billy. Is it really? Is he also a Bears fan, Balls? Zoshim, I don't know if you're still in here. He's a little. I dig it, man. I'm just gonna. There we go. Should be in your email. Should be in your email. Oh, I might want to get down on that, Billy. I'm not a huge gamer. I play Minecraft with my boys. I'll bust out my Super Nintendo every once in a while. We'll do some like the Mario All-Stars, right? You little Super Mario World, you get a little Super Mario Brothers 3. Those are two of my favorites. Bust out the 64 every once in a while. We'll do old school retro nights for fun. Nothing that takes a lot of time. They have a fun checklist, man. We've pulled Marino autographs in there before. It's just to let you know it's a legend heavy product. So I think the Dolphins on there, like I think you have Chris Chambers, Dan Marino, Larry Little, Sam Madison, Ricky Williams. Fun checklist. You gotta be kind of an older head to maybe appreciate it. There's no rookies in that product. Alright, let me tell everybody that we're live. Can we get that last spot? You want to snag this last jersey spot? It might be the only 2 breaks we do tonight. Guys, sorry you have to see this. He survived. Stay out! Tell you what, dude, that guy has some salt shrapnel on him. Alright? Little flies. We don't get flies down here, you know? Some spiders every once in a while in the dungeon, but yeah, GTA. I think I tried to play like the last GTA and I was like, man, I think I don't know, my life, like, it's a lot different. It's a lot different. It was a lot more fun playing GTA, like playing like Vice City in like high school. You know, I felt a little goofy the last time I tried to play GTA. I was like, not for me anymore. But it sounds like it's gonna be pretty cool and pretty immersive, and all right. And Zosham, am I saying Zosham? Is that how I'm doing this thing? Zosham. Zosham. Here's what I tell everybody, all the new cats that pop in here. Listen, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, because you want to be in here. Give me 3 tries, man, on one of these streams, because some streams won't be as good as others. Some will be way better than others. And you give me 3 tries, like you'll realize what we're all about, and if this is a spot you wanna kick it. Yeah, so what I do, Billy, and you've probably heard me talk about this in the past, man. But I play like the main games that I play. I'll rock some Minecraft with the boys. We have 3 different systems in our house that we've just accumulated over the years, right? So I can play Minecraft. So it's like a little LAN party. It's pretty dope to do that with the boys. And then what I play mostly, I'll have to tell you about this, but it's too long to talk about. Maybe we'll get some time tonight to talk about it. But NCAA 26. So I'm excited for the new college football game to come out. But that's like I get on the stationary bike and I'll play a game. It'll take me about 4-minute quarters, about 35 minutes. I'll get like 13, 14 miles in under my belt. All right, jerseys are sold out. We got a mini helmet sold out too. We're now down to our final 4 spots in the treasure chest with no fillers needed on this one. Treasure chests are back, so we'll get this guy. We'll get this guy rolling. If you guys want a fun and affordable break this weekend, and we can neither of these. It won't take a lot for these to gain legs here. Both these Donruss breaks, Donruss baseball, they look great. I tell you what, Donruss. Like unlicensed Panini baseball looks way better than unlicensed Panini football. I saw Donruss football specs and man, it looks rough. I like Zoe. We'll bounce back and forth. You can call me Chris. All right. Sorry, guys. Again, I'm still kind of in shipping mode right now. Still kind of in shipping mode. All right, we'll kick things off with the jerseys. And then we'll switch over to our mini. What up? 222 Cowboys. Who is that? Who is that popping in here? Be strong. All right, jerseys first. I haven't seen it yet, man. I haven't seen any of the new biopics that people rave about, man. And I want to. I don't get a ton of time to watch TV. I just started watching The Sopranos yesterday. My wife and I had kind of a date night. Kids are at the grandma's house, and so I was like, "Yeah, can we watch this show with me?" And she's not into it. Unfortunately, I love it though. That would be awesome. Well, it's funny, man. Like growing up, I used to watch biopics all the time with my parents. Maybe not necessarily a biopic, but like for example, the Temptations movie. I remember that one. I loved it. I would watch it by myself. And then That Thing You Do. It's fiction, but it seems similar, right? All right. Let's do jersey number 1. What are some of your favorites, Balls? I'll see if you name one of my all-time favorite movies. Obviously, love me some Rockies. Obviously. Rocky 4. One of my faves. Cinderella, man. I gotta watch that. I don't think I've ever seen Raging Bull. I think I watched Cinderella Man one time I think I actually watched it for school. I love the Cinderella Man song by Eminem. I think I've only seen the original Creed, and I enjoyed it. I love that they were able to keep that franchise going. Let me get a blade. We're gonna get this going, guys. I'll tell you what, man. The Fighter. The Fighter is one of my all-time favorite movies, dude. The Fighter, because that cast, that story. Head body, you know? All right, first jersey popping off. Any guesses? Is this Mike Sainristil? Sainristil? No. Deebo Samuels. Deebo Samuels. Man. Why is this S so... Oh, because it's... I was making it plural, like Curtis Samuels. It's Deebo Samuel Sr. Idiot, man. I'm having a hard time today, man. Zoe's never going to come back. Maybe the first time we pulled Deebo on a Washington jersey, though, so doesn't suck. Going to the NFC East. Slim Jerry. But Slim, what if you win? Wouldn't it be weird? Samuels. What up, Sleigh Bag? At least I'm not getting beat by Scotty K in fantasy baseball. You bum. Oh, man, I heard... Get out of here. Oh, my gosh, dude. Hold on, Slay. Wasn't there like a good luck fly in the studio one other time? Maybe I should be nicer to this guy, huh? Jersey number 2. So, Zoe, tell us more about yourself, man. Who do you collect? How do you collect? Do you collect? Or are you just kind of joining Billy for this ride? Yeah, one thing I've learned, man, I can't... Any type of critic reviews on movies mean nothing to me. Some of my favorite movies have like 30, 37, or 38% on Rotten Tomatoes, Slay. Good luck, friends. Who had that NFC South? Petsy came in and closed it down. What about the Wrestlers movie? It's a true story. The one with like Zac Efron. No way, dude. Oh. I'm all bucked out today. Bucks hat. Bucks jersey. That's Mike Sainristil. Oh, gosh. Billy.
Looks like Marshawn Lattimore's autograph. It kind of looks like Bijan's autograph. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck. Iron Claw. Yeah, man, I gotta see that. I've seen a lot of clips of it. Oh, but Slim, what if you win? Wouldn't it be weird? Back-to-back Commanders. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Jared Slim. All right, let's move to the mini. Let's move to the mini helmet. Who's at the front doorbell? Hold on one second. Amazon. Courtney, what are we doing? The Reds are beating Pittsburgh right now. It's rare. Pittsburgh's had our number this year. Coming out a fresh case for minis. Slay for old times, man. You want to give me a number 1 through 12? Or do you hate that idea? He knows that if he makes me dig to the bottom of this, and it's annoying, I'm not going to ask him again. 8's the most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Most difficult. It's the bottom. It's either a Steeler or a Brown. Steeler. Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward. AFC North, the 8-man out. Ow, that should sell well if you don't keep it. Really, man, you pull that Steeler sticker off, right? You maybe take the gold face mask off.
some red on there. Cam Hayward, Buckeye legend. One of my all-time favorite NFL players that never played for the Dolphins. Al Pennington, the 8-man. I knew it, Al. I knew. We get a little action with these. This is more your cup of tea, dude. Take your division instead of the fillers. Look away, DG. Love that. There's the fly, man. Why not have a bug salt shooter on here? Just came right. The guy's he's taunting me. He just went right by my ear, man. Just, you know, bzz, bzz. What up, Grace? Always hydrated. Always hydrated. How are you, Grace? How was your week? Lovely? I hope so. We just pulled a Michigan jersey, Grace, with a 23 champs, national champs inscription on it. Let's go to the website. Two more divisions left, man. We got one more pick your division mini helmet on the side. We got NFC North, NFC South, NFC North, NFC South on there. For the NFC North, there's a Barry Sanders right there. There's a Caleb Williams right there. Brett Favre right there. Kind of wild, man. I think the NFC North would be one of those top dogs. NFC South, don't know if they have any on the cover here. They don't, do they? I'll take one more look at it. But again, we got our typicals. We have Bijan in there. We got Baker in there. This Reds game on real quick. Hunter Green comes back, Slay. In like a week, man. I'm so geeked. I've held on to him this whole year. I made a big flub in the fantasy league. Slay, are you still here? Get the Reds game on real quick. North's gone. Just wait for the NFC South. Corey sent me a picture of the boys. And we're sold out. 4 spots left. Final 4 spots left in our treasure chest, man. That'd be a wild one. Get out of the way. We do have some fillers on the site. We do have some fillers on the site. We're going to take a stab at some squads here. I had no idea. I don't know if it was you, Billy, or if somebody maybe slightly before you popped back in here, but like somebody I had no idea this was High School Musical. It was. We went through our playlist one night. This popped on. I was like, oh sweet, let's do it. I think it's a remake, but I did hear it on the radio one day as High School Musical, and I was like, oh snap, it is it. One more minute. Love it, balls. I've been running today, man. Or running lately. And every week, to start the week, I can't run anymore because I ate like a slob over the weekend. And then gradually I'll get back to being able to run. Today I was booking it. Did a 2 mile straight, no walking intervals. Yesterday I did a little over 3 miles. That was a little walk-run combo. But I'm rocking like 2 miles right now in like 17-ish minutes. Had a nice little negative split today, which felt good. First split, my first mile was 9 minutes and 9 seconds. Sometimes I don't even know how it happens. I'm not trying to go faster. The second mile was 8:33. Just a fun little way to kick off the night, kick off the week. Short break week this week with a bonus break night with Benny. I'll tell you guys all about. So again, thanks for everybody who reached out. It ended up being, again, nothing, kind of a false alarm, but Tuesday was spent focusing on Benny and some health stuff. Talk about that after this. After this minute.
Some fun ones, man, on the cover. Really solid lineup. I hope Cam Hayward becomes a case hit, you know? Oh my gosh, we went back to back. Are we going back to back Steelers? We are. Is that Rocky? No, hold on. 4-time Super Bowl. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Is it Rocky Blyer? Or is it Bleer? I thought I used to say Bleer. I can't remember what I used to say, and then I got corrected. Rocky Bleer? Not super familiar with this game. Balls, you know what I've been doing, man? I'm using like Chat GPT, like this little pen chat. It's like a personal. It's like a personal trainer, dude. I like log my workouts. I log what I eat. It kind of balances out my calories and stuff like that. Get a little motivational one-liners. Helps kind of keep me on track. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, what do I need right now? Protein-wise, carb-wise, all this stuff. Give me the macros, I'll fix it up. AFC North, 8-man again. That's wild, man. We did too many helmets. They were both Steelers. We did 2 jerseys. They were both Commanders. Again, guys, this is not typical. Tell us about him, Grace. All right, let me tweet out that we are getting real close on this treasure chest. I'm gonna pull the jerseys, pull the mini helmets. I promise that as well too, so. That was a pretty bonkers ride there. I think Al was just kind of doing those minis, man, because he was in every single filler, it felt like, last week and hit nothing of note. And then I kept telling him, I was like, Al, I promise you we'll do pick your division stuff next week. Three spots left. Final 4 spots left. If anybody wants to do a little baseball. Did anyone watch that Turkey USA game last night?
I tuned in for like the last 20 minutes, and since it didn't matter really for either club, Turkey was already on their way out. The U.S. had already advanced. Like I was pretty excited to see just some crazy finish. And that was like at the buzzer in soccer. It's exciting stuff, man. Did you watch the highlights, Billy? It was, dude. I was up later than I would have liked to be. Last night, kind of setting stuff up for today. I was like, well, I'll put it on the background while I'm doing some stuff, and then I was just like locked in, man. And it was a thrilling finish, dude. And again, you can be disappointed but not mad. No way! Wow. Yeah, Grace, I'll have to look him up and. Maybe I'll read up on him. I had no idea. We got some fillers on the site right now. Again, won't take much to get legs on some Donruss baseball. Probably, maybe the first time, maybe not the last time, but maybe the last time. So just, this is our teaser. See if we want to rip any more Donruss baseball after any of this. What's your whatnot channel, Zoe? Do you do live rips on their auctions? A little bit of this, a little bit of that? Pets, I've loved seeing the photos, the updates, man. Lay boys, man. And drinking up. Yeah. Gina Bomb, come up, I can feel it. I'm surprised Abby hasn't thrown him overboard yet, Grace. Ooh, well said, Billy. Do we have any pets packs? Short tonight, Betsy? Who we got? We got JD. Another quack pack. Again, guys, sorry for my delay on shipping this week. I've been behind. So, yeah, let me talk about this real quick. So, again, thank you to everybody who reached out. On Tuesday, I posted that our family, one of our kids, we have 3 boys, and we had a little medical scare. But that's all it was a scare. Nothing serious. Well, let me paint this picture for you guys. So, I ended my stream Monday night. What are we in? We ended like at maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock. And so I close up down here. I'm going upstairs, and I hear like Benny like scream crying. So I run upstairs. Courtney's already in there, and she's trying to calm him down, but he had like I've never seen a kid, man. So he's 6 years old. He has some serious growing pains, and he wakes up a lot. Oftentimes in the middle of the night, my legs hurt. But this time he was saying his legs hurt, and it was so much different than he's ever done before. He was kind of out of it. He was sleeping, but he's like, oh, they hurt. So try to calm him down. We're like, okay, let's give him a little Tylenol. Let's give him a little Tylenol. Let's see if this can help, get him back to sleep, get him some rest. And so when we brought it, I carried him downstairs. We calmed him down a little bit. He's still like really almost like hyperventilating, like crying. And we have him in Tylenol, and he's like, he can't, like every time he tried to drink it, he would like freak out and like, oh, it hurts. And like then he was talking about his neck hurting. So this whole time we thought it was his legs. He was really telling us that his neck's hurting. And so we're thinking like pulled muscle, slept on it wrong, what's happening. And so he can't even like finish it. We're like, Benny, like finish it, dude. Like what's happening? And he can't like get his head up all the way. Anyways, we get him calm back down. We get him back to sleep. And when he wakes up the next morning, it's the same thing. It's he's like really having a hard time. He's really struggling with pain in his neck. So again, I'm thinking slept on it wrong, pulled muscle. And I really wasn't thinking anything beyond that. And he so I was taking care of him all day, doing some hot cold, alternating that on his neck. The little heating beanbag thing. We had an ice pack. We just go back and forth, and he was really sleeping on the couch all day long, so I could keep an eye on him. Really out of it. I was like, hey man, like let's get up. Let's try to get a little food in your belly. Let's go to the restroom. And I was gonna give him some more Tylenol just to help with the pain a little bit. So I'm helping him around and things like that. I sit him up, at our island. And I'm getting ready to give him his medicine, and he threw up. And so they talked about, what up, Kobe? And my wife had just sent me this thing, like red flags to look for with this. Her sister reached out, who's in the medical field, and was like, hey, if any of these things happen, like get him to urgent care or an ER or something. But it was fever, which he didn't have. Fever. Just really drowsy and lethargic, which he was, but again, I thought we were just trying to get him some rest. Still wasn't worried about it. But then they talked about vomiting as well too, when they talked about some of these symptoms paired with a stiff neck, how that might not be benign, it could be something more serious. So, which oftentimes is like meningitis. So now we're freaking out, and so she's rushing home. We're gonna take him to the urgent care. I got the other boys with me, and but after he yacked, he was totally himself. Minus like he looked like me. You guys have seen me with my different pains and aches, and he's like turning his whole body to look one direction. But after he threw up, like he was great. But he still went to the doctors. The doctor said probably pulled muscle. He's feeling totally better now. So that's what Tuesday was. Just to give you guys a little update for those who reached out in concern. Kobe, how's your week been, man? Last spot mojo in the shoebox. Let's get this thing ready, dude. It's been years, guys. It's been years. Of course, Pirates are going to come back. I only did the one pets. You only told me to do one. We still got an old quacker. We'll say maybe when we get, what do you think, 20 cats in here at some point this week, we'll rack out the other one. Kobe, describe your racing to me, man. What type of vehicle? What type of track? How many participants? Do you travel around as the same track every time? Talk to me about this. Last spot mojo in the treasure chest. Maybe we can knock out some fillers tonight. We had a couple of these on the site that are fairly inexpensive. $12, $13. Some fun breaks. We got the Everybody Wins filler. This is probably one of the better ones we've ran, man. There's like four or five spots in here that are over $100. This is over $100. This is over $100. I mean, this is like 160. I think this is 119. This is 119. This is 115. This maybe 85, 75, and then we hit the kind of the average here. This is 65. Oh my gosh, back to back. All right, guys, give me a second. We're back. think for a two boxer, Divisions Pets, it's gonna be fun. I love the look of the product, man. Oh yeah, Kobe. Is there any place that like shows highlights or? You should be documenting this, man. You should have some social media. Do you have any content on this? Or watch you race, root for you? Do you have shirts I could break with Honey Slit Racing on there? Figure 8 racing sounds gnarly. How many T-bones do you see a year? What up, Wookie? Heck yeah, Cody. No, they don't, Billy. That's wild, man. School buses and figure eights? Fillers on the move, man. Treasure chest might be the last one tonight, though. Again, once we really start to stall out hard tonight, guys, I'm gonna call it a night because I have a ton of shipping still to rock, and I want to get that knocked out early tomorrow. So hopeful. Man, it's gonna be a really long shot. I still have like 300 break spots that need packaged up in labels. So I probably got a good 8 hours left of shipping this week.
Facebook hates me. I'll figure it out though. School bus figure eights. Kobe, you ever drive a school bus, man? The last stop motion. Hell yeah, Billy. Where's he out of? Are those the Pirate City Connects? They're pretty sick. He's back. The son of a bee is back. Where'd he go? Sorry. Sorry, friend. He's moving. Oh my gosh, he's still alive. I don't think he can fly anymore.
All right, buddy. Hey, we're gonna let you outside. All right. Dang, is that the... So I saw... Left tackle or right tackle, Billy? I think I just saw a post, man, of... And just showed their offensive line. I think one was committed to Penn State, one was committed to Ohio State, one was committed... There was another commit, and then some of them had some crazy offers, man. But they were all like 6'5" plus. No, I think they do. I'm thinking of like 6'7". That's insane, dude. 320-pound high schooler. Coach Nick's gonna get his hands on him, man. Last spot, man. We want to see what comes out of this treasure chest tonight. And if you don't want a treasure chest spot, if you're and listen, I get it, man. $159, kind of cheap or kind of steep. We do have some fun and affordable filler breaks on the side right now. You can dish out some heat of their own with the jerseys and the mini helmets, but also dish out some big time spots. So score your squads in those. Oh, no, so that's not the one I was thinking of. Goodish, Billy, goodish. You ever get up here and go to any games, man? Come on, up here for 2 weeks. Do you have any family up here, Billy? How'd you become a Buckeye fan? Are you from? Nice, man. Where would you say? You'd be up here in Columbus area? What? We'll for sure link up, right? Oh, last spot, guys. Ugh. I know I said it was probably gonna be an early night tonight, but I don't want to end it without getting this treasure chest. Where can I post this? Well, to me, I haven't been to the game in a couple of years. Actually, no, I went to a game last season. It was the OU game. So my father and I got season tickets in 2002. When I say we, he obviously got it. I was in maybe 8th grade at the time. They won the national championship, right? So then I was like, Dad, we gotta get these every year now, right? So then we started going every year. My father worked at the university. Decent little deal on him. And we went every year together, man. We give 1 or 2 away to my aunt. Never sold any tickets. And then maybe about 5 or so years ago, he got a different position with the university where he was working on game days, helping facilitate a lot of the facilities or the activities like that down there. So we couldn't go to the games anymore. So I just bought the tickets, and I was going with friends, but then we were so busy with BCB that there were a lot of games that like the seats were empty, and that hurt my heart. Thinking like a bunch of games would be like, man, like I haven't seen my family in like 2 straight weeks. Can't go to this game. You know, I made that decision way too late to give the tickets away or anything like that. So, so I think 2 years ago was the first year that I was like, we didn't get the tickets anymore. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? The first year we got the tickets, won a national championship. The first year, I passed on the tickets to win the national championship. Maybe let's start that cycle again. We'd love to go to a game, dude. So you've never been to a game before, man? It's a different experience now. Over the years, man, it's gotten to a point, especially even more so with NIL, everything just feels so bougie. It felt like they cater to the upper class, the elites almost, and it's like there's a lot of times, man, you go to that stadium and it is the quietest 105,000 people you've ever been around, and that kind of sucks a little bit. I don't know, but when I go to a game, I get rowdy, and I hope you would be right there with me, yelling your head off. I try to rally my entire section. I've occasionally been known to be scolded by people for standing too much. That's almost the spiritual event, man, is just being near it, going through. But so my father, again, man, I really miss those days with my father and I, because we had a whole game day routine, right? We would circle. I'll give you the first game of the season we'd go to, right? We'd take one lap around the stadium, and then we'd take like another quarter lap. We'd hit the bookstore. I bought my shirt for the year, so I go in the bookstore, buy a shirt. And that was a shirt that I was going to wear every game that year. And then we finish walking around the stadium. We have a brick outside of the stadium that I got it for Father's Day one year. Now we touch our lucky brick. You go in there, we go through Buckeye Grove, right? Where they plant all the Buckeye trees for the All-Americans. And it is, man, it's a remarkable stadium. It's massive. It's your modern day Coliseum, man. It's beautiful. You have a little blend of, modern. They've done a good job with like keeping the facade, the facade. What am I thinking of? What word am I thinking of? Not facade. Maybe a facade. I don't know. A lot of history in that stadium still. Did you watch the video of Tressel when they surprised him, telling him that he's going to get in the Ring of Honor or honor at the stadium? So the three coaches. I'm sure Urban's going to be somewhere down the road, but they have Paul Brown, Woody Hayes, and Tressel. I saw it too. I teared up a little bit, dude. He seemed like he was in shock. That kind of bummed me out a little bit, man. I would have loved more. He was speechless because he was in shock. I love hearing Tressel speak, man. So, thanks, Pat. Pat, sorry I do. You need to take that on yourself, man. Hopefully you get something cool here. Cap off a fun Alaskan cruise. Man, I always thought JJ Bleday was short, and I looked at him and I was like, man, that guy's tall. And he's 6'2". I just looked it up. I'm gonna get this right. I'm gonna tweet it out. I'm gonna email it out. We'll rock this, man, and unless we can get a little rally on, we're halfway home in the Donruss. Be fun just to get into a couple boxes of that. Donruss or fillers, man. If we can get a little movement on that while we're ripping the treasure chest. Keep saying shoebox.
1 second. Come on, Sal. Hi, I'm Dave. What up, Dave?
There goes Sal! What the? You and my immortal? Why don't I know what you're talking about? Alright guys, here's the list of everyone in this one. I'm not gonna lie guys, it's one of my favorite songs on the playlist. All right, here's everybody who's in this. I'm gonna take them out. So that's the lineup. Dave, why do we do this, man? Why do you spread these rumors, dude? All right, we're gonna open this thing. Let's do this. Haven't done this in a while. Sorry for the close-up, guys. You guys don't need seeing this. Man, so this is multi-sport. It's entertainment. We have 3 of these, man, and part of me wishes I would stop buying in bulk some of this stuff, but I do think we can fill. I might not put another one up because there's a lot of other stuff on the site. I do feel like we could fill another one of these this week. Oh my gosh. Those are double mailers. Alright, hold on. One of these is going to have some monsters in it. I wish they all could. I don't know if that's possible when you get 3. They are packed in there tight. Has it been real? Has it been fun, pets? Perfect timing, Kobe. Perfect time, my man. What do we think? This is the first time we've done like a big screen like this. Ripping something here in the Fungin. Shut up, pets. Open your blasters, man. There's fun stuff. I'm cheating. Oh, baby. This is pretty dope, guys. Oh my goodness. We gotta start with the 8x10s. And by 8x10s, I mean 16x20s. So let's start with the 16x20s. Can you guys see in the box? You guys can't, can you? It's good stuff. What up, Zion? Good to see you, brother. Zion, I'm so sad, man, that I'm likely... Knowles is trying to talk me into it, and he might do it. I'm going to the National, because I might have to pass in the National this year. Our first 16x20... I think we have Michael Crabtree here. Big old Michael Crabtree sig. He was a boss. It is Michael Crabtree. Let's say it right there. Michael Crabtree, 16x20. We have some Tech fans in the fam. Our most famous might be Matty Slay. You mark these down. Why didn't he reach his full potential in the NFL, Dave? Wasn't Deion Sanders like representing him or like a mentor or something like that when he came out of college? Oh, this is going to be a really funny... This is going to be a really funny treasure chest, guys, and you'll see why at some point. Tyler Hero, 2019 13th pick. It's going to be really funny. I think some of you guys will get the hint here. Slay said it. So there's a Tyler Hero 16x20. Man, the Heat just seems so thin now. Was that the right move for them? Maybe they get some free agents? I don't know. What? How do they build their team back? Oh, let's see what we got. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. All right, I don't feel like this is an 8x10. It's an 8x10 packaging, but maybe it's a big slab. It is a big slab. Oh, we got. Is this gonna be a Hank? What do we got here? Willie McCovey. No way. Dang, that's kind of dope. Willie McCovey. Check. Myers Appliance for $162.38.
February 13th, 1995.
Different. Man, this one's tough because I don't know. Maybe I could look at the. Oh no, there it is. Okay. All right. Go with the mini helmet. We can't get away from some of these commanders tonight. Mike Samerstill.
Second auto we pulled of him.
I'm trying to go worst to first here, guys. There's some good stuff coming up. Jerseys are for. Oh no, Keith. Maybe that's more though. Hold on. All right. NFL football. Do we have the Duke? It's official size, not the Duke, but feels good. It's Jordan Addison. Jordan Addison on the football.
What up, Spence Daddy?
Oh, all right. Let's get to the jerseys and or Keith. Is this what I think it is, my man? But I don't know. There's multiple signatures on here. Could this be a multiple Baywatch? I'm guessing. It's Baywatch. I don't see. Here's the cert. So the cert's on the tag. I'm trying to think. The only ones I really know would be Carmen Electra and Pamela. David Hasselhoff, I guess, right? It's a good thing you got two spots, Keith. I'm sure this is coming home to you, bub. You collect the rainbow. All right, so I think we might be better off checking the checklist, Slay. But if anyone wants to look at the cert number, it is Bravo Mary 53281. But multi-sig. Spencer, when I was watching Baywatch, I was way too young to know their names, you know? Got him! No way, dude. Dude, he wasn't even close. All right. Next up is a Chevy Chase Fletch Dodgers jersey. Chevy Chase Fletch Dodgers jersey. Fun. She was on the U.S. broadcast last night. She was on the U.S. broadcast last night. Carly Lloyd. So we're starting to heat up a little bit here. Carly Lloyd. Next up, LA. Carly Lloyd, one of the most prolific women's soccer players ever. Kobe. That's a good jersey. Ellie De La Cruz. Ellie De La Cruz. And then our final piece, Slay caught it, man. It's just, this is why this treasure chest was kind of comical. But you got it. Oversized Funko with the Prism card in there of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo. That's a pretty dope piece too. Soccer. I hardly know her. Get it? Soccer. I don't hate women. I don't know. Football. All right, so I think reverse order is where I would want to go. Probably swap the Addison football for me personally in the Baywatch suit. Let's hit up a random.org. Well, first,
All right, friends. Good luck here. 4 times the randomizer, 3 to 1. 1 is the Buck City Breaks logo. These dice were graciously gifted to us by the one and only Jared Posner. Shout out JP. Shout out Zero Odds Cards. 4 times. One, 2, 3, and 4. The LA jersey at the bottom. Tyler Hero, 16 by 20 at the top. One, 2, 3, and one more time. 4. Pat's at the bottom. Matt Stevens at the top. Matt, appreciate you, brother, man. I didn't even see him though, dude. All right. Matt, Tyler Hero, 16 by 20. Keith, Addison Football. Kobe, the Baywatch quad auto swimsuit, and the Fletch jersey. You got the Chevy Chase if you really wanted those items. Sarah with the Giannis Funko. Man, Sarah and Brandon have been on a gold rush streak. Patsy Crabtree, 16 by 20. He might trade you for the Baywatch suit. Slim Jared, the San Rasil mini helmet to go with the jersey that he pulled earlier. Keith with the McCovey check. Keith, not the worst draw. You avoided another suit, man. Slim Jared with the Carly Lloyd jersey, and Patsy with the Ellie De La Cruz. Crabtree for Baywatch. Kobe. How you want it? How you need it? You guys talk trades if you need them in your life? Spin Steady, I see you. Kobe, keeper said. Man, Kobe, could you imagine though? You wear that to a race, boy? You're just racing around smoking fools, rocking a Baywatch, a quad auto Baywatch. I want to call it a jersey, it's a swimsuit, swimming apparatus.
Slay. All right, guys. If we're gonna rip anything else tonight, man, I think the Donruss 2-box Ram Divisions or any of the fillers that get legs, we can rock them. Mail in a case of Bush Apple. Have you had? I've never had the Bush Apple, but that sounds lovely. Does it taste like a beer spiked with cider? What up, Nosy? Knows, man. I tried. Listen here, Knowles. This is what sucks. This effing distributor, man. So first off, I was having this conversation with Keith yesterday. They distributor. I don't think they're super happy with me because I'm not ordering much of their BS, their bull spit. Right? I'm not handcuffed to them anymore for any type of allocations. I get most of my stuff now from Steel City Blowout, VA Card World, Charm City Cards. But I placed a big like $20,000 order with them today, getting a bunch of stuff. And on that order, just to try out, man, I had 4 boxes of Prism World Cup, and like it was too good of a price to pass up on. They had it listed for $720, which is like usually when I'm getting boxes through a distributor, there might be like a 5% discount off of retail. Like it's nothing much, but usually I'm doing it to play the game, the allocation game. And they had it listed for $720. They said they had 96 boxes. I ordered within an hour of them posting their inventory, and then I get the email after I place my order. Oh, we're sold out of that. Maybe they are, man. If they sold it at that price, it's too good to be true, whatever. My guess is that they're going to, that they realize like they underpriced it so much, and it'll be back on the list on Monday, and they'll be like, it'll be $900. Prism World Cup sold out on the site. But I was excited, man. I was contemplating. I think obviously I want to do players, man. Player breaks are really hard for me, guys. I can do a treasure chest player style. That was a good idea today, Slay. But like a player break where I'm shipping out 100 plus players to different people, that's really tough on a one-man operation. But I could have done countries and teams, whatever. I thought about. I mean, at that price, I could give you guys a good value for just random packs. So it likely would have been random packs or some sort of color, whether random color or pick your color. I guess we could do letters. Done breaks like that before. Kind of like how we do the NIL spots. So, Knowles, a couple of observations from the... Let's go to the site real quick, guys, while we talk about this stuff. I can say Kylian Mbappe. So, Knowles, you have the second most points scored in the Sons of Pitches Fantasy League. However, you are 5-7 currently. And you're fighting for your life right now against Dis, who's really pouring it on this week. I think he's playing up to his competition right now. And he's 1 point behind you. 158 to 157. Slay, I like to see what we're doing over here, bub. Slay's coming on strong. Need him to beat Scotty K for me. I think Scotty K will hold the tiebreaker if we're tied. The two most dangerous teams in the entire league are playing this week with myself and Coker. It's
sneaky teams, you know? You guys don't want to face us in the playoffs. You guys want to keep us out. Especially when I get Hunter Green back in like a week, boy. Oh, so, but what I was talking about earlier in this league now, it's luckily we're not playing for a bunch of money or anything like that, because I think that helps with some individuals not being as engaged, and maybe all of us at times not being fully engaged. I'm pretty engaged in that league, and man, I made the biggest flub when I drafted Josh Hader, who has been a monster closer since he's been back. I drafted Josh Hader. I accidentally, I like to stream pitches. I think I might have my rest of the season lineup, but streaming pitchers, right? It's kind of a cheat code in that league if you can swing it, man. 12 starts is a lot. So if you have the ability to stream. But while streaming, I accidentally dropped Josh Hader and just prayed like hell, man, that he was gonna. When I recognized it immediately, I added him back. I had to wait 2 days, and he was there. Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary, Knowles? Is that what you're talking about? Because it can't be just... Oh, I guess Topps Chrome Baseball coming out soon, huh? Next week, guys, we will have Topps Chrome again at the lowest price. And like, there's going to be some substantial drops in pricing there. We might do another full case next week with a half case, a couple of 3-boxers. We have... we have some Cosmic Chrome. We're gonna play around with a few boxes of that. We'll do some more Select H2, which 2025 Select H2. I think we ripped one time. It wasn't great. It was bad for the price. We still have some fun stuff, man. I don't know if Briz ever moved his Terrence Ferguson autograph. Gold disco out of 10. I remember pulling that. But the price of it just feels like it's too good not to try. So we might do a full case of that. What up, Chris Michael? Who am I rooting for tonight, my man? Let me know who I'm rooting for, dude. It's been fun, just kind of giving me. I don't have skin in the game, but it feels like I have skin in the game, man. When I'm rooting for my boy. I have Select Football, Knowles. Yes? No? Knowlesy for personals. I placed a big order today, so a lot of my inventory, man, is en route or on the site. Personal boxes, I have mini helmets, football jerseys, photogenic football. I can do for like $250. National Treasures football. I think I can do for like 20. I have to look at this, man. But it's probably like 2,700. And then I have Select Football over here that I can do for 700. Unless you want to get wild, man, and do some. So I have some 2025 Bowman Chrome University football that I got from Topps at release, and just have never figured out anything to do with that. Oh, maybe. Hey, I'll look, Chris Michael. Man, kicking myself, dude, because I meant to look at that today. I got caught up on some of the other top stuff. But I was perusing a lot of the more recent. So we have Cosmic Chrome coming in, a little bit of that coming in next week.
I will, man. I'll look at some Sapphire. I think a lot of us like to rip Sapphire, even if it's a treat, just one time, man. If I ever get it, I'll let you know. Cool. Brian Reynolds is in my lineup right now, and he's the last batter, hopefully, for the Pirates. I hope he just pops one out. Don't you dare strike out. Strike. Let's see what I have on that. Again, I mean, I've had it forever. I can do 225 on a hobby box or 375 on a jumbo. $225 hobby, 375 jumbo. I've been holding this forever. I know people have talked about personals in the past. I'm ready to figure out something. Bowman University Chrome. Knowles. Man, the only thing, Chris Michael, so I don't want to sell you on it, man. I want you to buy it. I don't want to sell you. I want you to buy it, right? For you personally, the biggest chase in that are Fernando Mendoza. Are they first Bowmans for Mendoza? Or are they, what up, Brizzy? Yeah, 2025 Bowman U Chrome. But I know for sure you have Fernando Mendoza autographs in there. Maybe first? That might be his first. But as a Raiders fan, that would be, if you don't like college football, that would be the biggest pull for you, man. But again, don't do it if you don't want to. Whose game is it, Briz? They're definitely not worth as much as Pro. If this was like, again, like a box of Topps Chrome is going to go for like 700 Topps Chrome Hobby and Bowman U Hobby. So you get what you pay for in that sense. But this would be the biggest chase. There is Fernando Mendoza, first overall pick. Slay, got it right that time. Raider. Maybe though, you know. I do have to get some, Spencer. I was talking to Keith with it yesterday. When's he back on the bump, Briz? Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to talk about Max Clare. But Max Clare. This is the only card I think I have from 2025. Booming you, Chrome. Stud. What a stud. Rams legend now, right? No, it's the Backstreet Boys song. No, send me a link for that little one-bedroom, bub. Or there are 2 beds, and would we use them? Some of the deets, boy. Maybe we make it happen. We just gotta do it, you know? I probably only have so many more nationals left in me. Ricky! How about them Reds, boy? How about them Reds, boy? Big win, man. Pirates have had a number all season. Guys, I know it's early, and I know we simply didn't do enough tonight. I'm nervous because we only have 2 break nights this week. I'm sure we'll leave it open for a Monday. I tried to do a kind of low-key lineup this week. We'll be back to the craziness next week, but we might call it a night tonight. And the main reason, again, guys,
if you're waiting on packages from last week's breaks, man, I still have like 300 break spots to package up, get labels on all of them. The dream would be to get it all out tomorrow before the post office closes at 1:30. I don't think that's going to happen, but hopefully we get labels on everything tomorrow and we get everything shipped out Monday for you guys. So again, I apologize for the delay. We'll get back on our normal schedule here soon. Week was anytime we have to do a bonus break night that kind of pushes shipping back a day, and then I had a day of just taking care of my middle child on Tuesday, so I kind of had to stop all obesity activities that day. I think a Nashville card show with all of us would be wild. Keith was talking about one kind of in his neck of the woods. Hey, what's up, Hans? Let me get you on here, man. Let me get you, we used to call them wrenches, now they're shields. Hans, I saw your comment on Facebook as well, my dude. So, I'm not on Facebook as much. I try to get some stuff out there. I'm more of a Twitter X. It's where I do most of my social mediaing. I packaged your stuff up today, man. It's just, I like to get everything packaged up from the previous breaks. That way, if anything slid into the wrong mail day, I can get that all taken care of before everything ships out. So, but Hans, what we do, man, is everything ships typically the following week. Sometimes it goes out Wednesday the following week. Most of the time, it's Thursday, and usually it's no later than Friday. However, last week was a weird week for us, man. I appreciate you letting me work for you. You have some fun goodies in your meal day, because I know that photogenic break wasn't smoking hot for you like I would have wanted it to be. But yeah, man, I'll probably hit the mail, if I had to guess, probably Monday. But usually it's the following week it goes out. I would love that, Knowles. I think it'd be a lot of fun, man. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Becky. You've met my wife, so you have a better idea of how those two would get along. But I mean, I would assume, if I had to assume, that they put up with us, you know, so I feel like they could bond over that quite a bit. Being boy moms, you know, there's a lot. There's a lot. Did you tell her you want to let me come visit you? That's why I kept singing Eddie Money that whole time. Hoping that you would take me home tonight. I want to go and meet your family. No. I think that's the night, guys. I think that's going to be the night. Hans, hey man, so tonight, short stream, this whole week, we're going to get back on track here soon, guys. I think next week's the week where things start to feel like Buck City breaks again. I know I had a week off with the family for our trip. We came back, bit off more than we could chew. We needed the extra break night. We got stuff ripped. So, we'll get there. Man, can I show you guys these pictures? So Courtney, they're at my mother-in-law's house tonight. And she lives out in the country, man. So first off, Courtney also doesn't realize, like, the Sophie Cunningham, she's not super active on Twitter, my wife. And so I keep sending her screenshots. I've explained to her how much I've enjoyed the Sophie Cunningham, like, responses and stuff. And so I keep screenshotting and sending those to her. But here are all the pictures she keeps sending me tonight, man. I'm so bummed that I'm not out there with them. But this, again, will give you a good idea how those boys will all get along. So there's her, Corbin, right? Corbin helping her take stuff into Grandma's house. They had a little s'more night. You see the chocolate
all over his mouth. It looks like an open face s'more. There he is, just open face. This picture is so great, man. Out in the lake. Can't think of the lake off the top of my head that her mom lives by. But Corbin's face over here, man. Again, I make that same face when I get into an ice bath, which I haven't done in a long time, but you just tell my man's over here. He's either cueing the woo or he's cold. He's either cueing the woo or he's cold. Look at Benny. Soccer runs deep in our family, Knowles. Now just playing around. I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. We saw the boys there. And they're camping out. Corbin, man, just playing with the flashlight. I think I have a good time, man. I think you're drawing some parallels with your boys when we were together. He didn't know, man. Slay. All right, guys. Hey, we're gonna call it a night. Sorry, it was a slow night. I am up at 6 o'clock tomorrow, man. I think I have 8 hours of shipping left if I go hard. So again, I have to be on like a insane level to get those out, man. I don't think they're gonna go out, but we'll get them out soon. Tell them, Billy. Sign us off. Hey guys, hey, be here Sunday. Be here Sunday. Check out the site. Peruse. If you guys have any, please, two things. One, please break responsibly. Always break responsibly, right? We all have priorities in our lives. Make sure that you guys prioritize the things that are important over sports cards before you start having these breaks. Two, if you have some fun money in the sports card budget, peruse the site, peep your teams, hop in a filler, whatever you guys want to do. So yeah, pets, we're out tonight, man. We got nothing. Not close, no movement. And I gotta ship, baby. I gotta ship. So we'll be back on Sunday. Only 2 break nights this week. Probably a Monday bonus night. And then hopefully we get back on track with our normal Thursday, Friday, Sunday schedule going forward. So it's been real. It's been fun. It's been more fun. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. Have a wonderful Saturday. Talk to you all soon. Peace! See you, Hans. Appreciate you being here, man.